What's up, guys? My name is Dan Kathman. Thank you so much for watching or listening or whatever it is you're doing. I really appreciate it. And welcome to the show. All right, today I'm going to give you my 3 best tips for marketing if you don't have any money. That's right. If you don't have $1, I'm going to tell you 3 of the best ways to market, 3 of the best tactics that you can do to market yourself, your business, your product, your service, whatever it is you're doing. I got 3 for you and they really work. Number 1 is a thing I like to call free. Working for free. People think that they shouldn't have to do it, but it is actually one of the best ways to market, especially in the beginning. And when I say work for free, I don't necessarily mean work completely for free. Although if you were just starting out, okay, you got a big head, man. I got a big physical head, but you got a big head if you think that you're just going to start from nothing. Like for instance, you want to be a photographer and you just picked up a camera or you just started and you think you want to start charging what pros are charging. You're crazy because you don't have anything to show for it. You got no skills. You got no talent. You got nothing yet, man. You're just starting. So absolutely, you need to be working for free because you need a portfolio. So that's just an example. So, but I would suggest tactically working for free. So what that means is when you start a business, you should have a target market. You should have a target market. Some people that you actually are really targeting for your specific product or service, or if you're a brand, your personal brand or whatever, you have a certain genre of people, and if you don't, you need to figure that out because you're not going to get to the whole world. Like that's just insane to think that you're just going to be, I'm going to make it for everybody. It's not, there's nothing that's for everybody. There is absolutely nothing that's just like for everybody. And if they are now, they didn't start that way. All right. Facebook didn't start out for everybody and it's still not for everybody. If you have kids or, and just people in general. So it's just not, it started out, for instance, Facebook started out for college students. If you guys didn't know, you had to be a college student, had to have a college email to get into Facebook. So it wasn't for everybody. It was specifically for somebody. So to start, you have to be specifically for like one person or like one audience. Like that should be your goal. I mean, the same thing for almost any company, and any product or service or person. Really finding that target is very, very important. So what I would do is I would find out who that is, and if you already know, then find ways you can offer your service or your product or yourself for free to those people. That's the best possible way. Instead of going out and just offering it to free for anybody. Now, if you're just starting out, I would still recommend offering it for free. If you just wrote a book, I would suggest giving it away for free to certain people. I would pick those people that might like the book, that are kind of my target and that have a real big mouth. You know what I mean? Those are the people that you want to talk to. The people who really love talking people up and just really love they have a lot of friends, they have a lot of connections, or they're just like, that person who just likes to say things. Those are great people to give a book to and give it to them pay for it. For me right now, it's my books are print to order, so I would have to pay for it. And I haven't done that yet, but I would do that. Depending on the certain audience and people and stuff like that. So giving it away for free. If you have any sort of service, if you're in the service business at all, free. If you don't have any money, free. Give it away for free. Do it for free. Keep doing it because what you're lacking is no one knows who you are. That is your biggest hurdle, is that no one knows who you are. You're dealing with obscurity is your main problem. It's not, and you're also dealing with an issue of your product or service might not be that great yet because you just started. Here's a misconception that I want to squash right now, that marketing and advertising will blow you up. If your product or service sucks, marketing and advertising will just quicken its death. Let me say that again. If your product or service sucks, then marketing, great, the best marketing, the best advertising will quicken its death. The product or service has to be good. So you got to hone that craft. You got to hone whatever it is, and you got to continually to get better at whatever it is you do. I'm talking even like public speakers. Okay, you want to be a public speaker, free. That's your best thing. You have to. I mean, what are you doing? You have to. Like you've never spoke before, and you want to charge $5,000? Are you insane? I mean, unless you have some sort of, you're famous somehow, and they want you to talk, or you did something fantastic like flew to the moon. I don't know what you did that you think, you haven't done this before and you think that you're going to get paid now. You need to have the content to show. You need to have the portfolio. You need to have, look, I've already done it. Like they should be able to look at something and be like, I want that. Come do it. How much? That's when you get to the point. And that may take a while. So number one advice, if you don't have any money, is to work for free. Give it away for free. Give away your service for free. And if you're just starting out, you absolutely should. A little twist to that is to be tactical. Be tactical in that. So, give it away for free to the people you're trying to target. Don't give it away for free to, like, if you're trying to, instead of being generalized and whatever you're doing or giving away, just saying, well, anybody who wants it can have it. Pick the people that you actually want to go into their world. So if you want to attract actors for whatever you're doing, you're a coach, or you got a workshop, or you know what I mean, or you're a videographer or photographer or something like that, I would go after the actors. I wouldn't give it away to kids for free that aren't actors or never will be, or I wouldn't give it away to grandma and grandpas for free, because that doesn't really do much for you. But if you give it away for free to actors, then you're getting somewhere, because they're in the market that you want to be in. They're in the, they have those friends and stuff like that. They have those people. So that's a really good thing to do, to be in that realm of people. And that's where you want to be. So give it away for free to those people. Whoever you're trying to target, give it to them, because if you're good, and if your product and service is good, which it has to be, this only works if it's good. Like I said, great marketing will only quicken its death if it's bad. So you got to be good. So that's why it takes time to, hone your craft or your product or service and make it really good, because when it's good, people will talk. When it's good, that is the effect of the cause that you're doing. You're each doing something. You're giving them something and they're giving you something. You know what I mean? And they're giving you access to the community that you want. You're giving them, your service or product and an opportunity to get your name out there. That's what you want. You want to get your name out there. So that's a really good way to do it. And when you're in the start and you got no money, that is number one thing you should do. And honestly, I still do it. If I'm trying to go into a new market or a new service or a new something, I will still give it away for free, because you need content. I need the portfolio. I need the connect in that city with those certain people. Like if you move cities, you need that city. You need those people in that market. You need that target of that market. So that is why you do it, because I want to dip in there. And what's the best way to do it? Don't give them away. Don't give them an iPhone. Give them what you got. Give them your best of the best, which is your service, your product, yourself. Give it away. Don't give away other people's product and services. Give your stuff away. So best way you can, I would absolutely do that. Number 2, finding advocates for your business. That is one of the best. So advocates, finding affiliate advocates that can advocate for your business. So what that means is, this is, by the way, one of the top ones that really, really works. So you find other businesses that are going after your target audience. So whoever your people, that's why I'll say it over and over again about target audience, the people that you're targeting. Niches get the riches. Okay. Generalists get paid less. So go for a target. Don't try to go for everyone. Again, I'll say that. So in this, you go for somebody. It'd be great if you have a business or a person that is already working with who you want, who your potential customers are, who your potential clients are, those people. And then it takes a lot of, this is more of a wheeling and dealing type thing, DMing them, emailing them, calling them, connecting with them in person somehow, letting them know who you are and what you can do and really having a personal relationship with them. That is really important to have like a really personal relationship with them because these are the people that are not in competition with you, but they go after the same clientele that you want for your business. That is the best because they'll have, so say you are after, say you're after restaurants. Okay. So your business is marketing. So you say you're a marketer, you're a digital marketer and you want to go and your target is restaurants, right? So you want to find businesses that sell to restaurants that aren't selling what you're selling. So they're not selling marketing. So they'd be selling, a great one would be the people who sell the restaurants, the cash registers, they're digital now. They do the little thing. I don't know what it's called, but there's a company that does that and that they buy from, and they often go into the restaurants and do the services and stuff like that. So there's sellers and stuff in there. And if you can link up with one of them, then they'll likely talk about you or boost you whenever they're in there and talking to the GM or whoever, and maybe the DM's in there. And, they maybe bring it up like, hey, do you know anybody who does marketing? And they're like, oh yeah, Dan does. You should check him out. His name's Dan Kathman. Here's his card. Maybe they'll have their card on you, or they'll have your number in their phone. They give it to them, or they just like you so much, or, they're walking out the door like, hey, if you guys need some people in here, I know a guy who's really good at marketing. That is, if you get 5 of those, I heard a guy say that I got some advice from a guy who he's doing, he's doing like $500,000 or something like that a month. And he's a restaurant marketer. And he said, if you get 5 of those advocates for your business, you won't ever have to worry about getting business again. So strong ones, right? So they have to be, they're not just like, your Aunt Sue or, Uncle Don, they are they're really in it. Their livelihood depends on this business. They're really in the business of whatever, or they're really connected person in that realm. They're very much open to talking, and they're really in it. And they do a really, so if they don't, perform well, then you go out and you find some more, you know what I mean? So you find about 5 strong ones who like really, you guys connect, you really like each other, and they're like, yes, anytime anyone asks, whatever, or they go a step further and they pitch you because they like you and you do the same thing. So you're in there and you're marketing, for instance, in your company, you're like, hey, you guys need new cash registers or whatever. I know a guy, I'll give him a call. People love that because that means that you've already done the filtration, you've already filtered for them, and they love, not having to go out and try to take guesses on people. They love it because they trust you and you trust them. So there's this mutual agreement, and that creates this trust that already going into the deal, they like you better. Already going into the deal, they want you more because their friend recommends you. It's the same idea. Your friend recommended you. A person at work recommended you. That's what you're getting to, but you're going at people who have, that is their business, to be in the audience or target of who you're trying to get as your clientele or your customer. So, and they're called advocates. So finding 5 business advocates, affiliates that you can get. And I'm talking like you go out to network, you can find them on, Instagram, social media, you can DM them, you can email them, you can just talk to them and try to become their friend. You're not selling them. You're trying to like, hey, I see you're doing this. oh, that's cool. Like I do this and you guys kind of create a relationship. And then like, you give him business or her business, and then they do the reverse, and you keep going and you realize this is mutually beneficial. And those are the best. You get 5, you don't spend any money. It's not like you're not doing it for the money. You're doing it for the relationship, because relationships are extremely important. And this is probably the biggest one you could have. So I actually don't spend, I spend very little money on marketing. So these tactics that I'm telling you, I use on the regular. And number 3, this one is really big. This one is just what I recommend over and over again. This is what you do if you don't have any money and you want to market, but you are broke. And it's called content marketing. Content marketing is exactly what it sounds like. It is marketing through content. So instead of going and just trying to sell, you're actually giving value through the content that you put out via video, via audio, via written, via photos, whatever, on your website, on social media, on your newsletters, on whatever you do. Let's be honest, it's probably mainly social media, but you should definitely have a website of some sort to get the emails and stuff like that. If you guys don't know that, that's what number one, you should really be trying to get your customers, because, Twitter goes down, Facebook goes down, Instagram goes down. You still have those people. So try to get them subscribed to you and give them their email so you can always be contacting them. And email marketing is not dead, by the way. It's very much alive. Content marketing. Content marketing is you give value by your content. So instead of trying to sell them in a post, for instance, you're giving some sort of value, whether it's entertainment, whether you are teaching them, whether you are, just giving advice, whether you are, whatever you do, right? So here's another thing about content marketing. It doesn't have to be exactly what you do. So if you are a consultant, and most of the people that you consult with, say you're a business consultant, and most people you consult with play golf, and you are very passionate about golf. You love golf. You watch every game. You play a lot. You know a lot of golfers, and you would do nothing but talk about golf all day. Talk about golf. I'm not kidding. Talk about golf. Write a blog about it if you're a writer. Do a video blog, a vlog about golf, do a podcast about golf, post pictures and talk about golf and different things. Maybe you're funny and add some funny stuff in it, or maybe you're just giving stats, or maybe you're just giving some advice and some tips and stuff like that. Whatever it is, because you're going to attract those people, your clientele, because they like golf too. And they'll pick you because you guys have a commonality. I like golf. You like golf. I have a business. You could help me with that? Cool. Let's do it. Same thing. You give someone something personal about themselves. Like I'm from Dallas and I like Dallas Cowboys. Somebody will not choose me because of that, and somebody will choose me because of that. Sole fact. So there's a lot of different things that you can do. Or you talk about movies and you really love movies, and your business is something totally different. You're like an accountant, but you love movies and you want to talk about them. So you start talking about movies in whatever way, either it's, again, you really got 3 or 4 ways to communicate. You can either do it through video, you can do it through audio, you can do it through writing, or you can do it through pictures. Really the 4 ways that you can really communicate outside of person to person. So pick one or pick them all and start doing it. Content marketing, putting stuff out on a consistent basis of whatever it is, and you're going to be in their face, and you're going to be really passionate about it because you like whatever it is you're talking about. So that's going to really boost your business and whatever it is you got going on. So content marketing is really good. You can do it. Like, again, I would, always be, where is attention at? So and it takes time figuring it out. So, and it's not going to happen like, you think you're going to post one video a month, you're crazy. You got to really, one video a week is even pushing it. So if you're talking about videos, just if you can do it, if you can make it your job and do it as as often as you possibly can, on a daily basis. And you can take stuff too. The cool thing is when you start creating longer things, or you're writing, or you're doing a video, or you're doing a podcast, you're creating these longer things. You can then take bite-sized things from those and make smaller things onto other social networks or your website or whatever it is you're doing. But the main thing is get to the point where you can consistently, instead of it's so much better because it consistently putting out content I'm not talking about like you're a real estate agent and you continually put new home listed, I just sold this place. That's not it, because you're still kind of selling. You're not really giving much value to anybody else. Content marketing is about giving some sort of value. So like a real estate agent, honestly, like your day-to-day, a vlog would be really good for you. Like, just talking real, getting real with the camera, or, having the camera kind of follow you around and really being, kind of transparent instead of this fake nuance that a lot of realtors put on. It'd be better if they could see the real you. And a lot of people would pick you because they feel like they know you, the real you. And so if you communicate better through writing, then you write a blog that's really, honest and good. And maybe it could be journalistic, you're kind of writing a journal, or in any form, by the way, or, you can be given advice, so you can kind of give away all the stuff, anything that you can bring value. The reason why they would hire you, give it to everybody, tell everybody, everything continually over and over again, all the different things, whatever it is. People will pick you because it's just, you don't understand the power that has. Because you're giving away the best thing that you got, and people don't give it away. I want to charge for it, but if you're not getting anybody, then you need to get them. And the best thing you can do is give it away for free. So give away your best. You're saying this is your best asset. Give it to people because you'll really be helping them. So really help them. So you can help people by entertaining them. You can help people by, teaching them, by giving them advice, by giving them recommendations. You can help them by, feeling connected. So whenever, you really open up and you kind of open up about yourself, you make them feel less alone and like someone's more like them. There's a lot of different ways to go about it. So, but content, consistency. So instead of making one banner ad that's going to run for, just be your cover for a couple months or forever. And you think that, and you can put a lot of money behind it. You think that's going to do it. That's not going to do it. They may get you a few short-term, sales or whatever, but you're looking for a more long-term, consistent marketing, and it's going to be content marketing. And it's not talking about, hey, I just got someone sold, or I just did this. It's going to be some sort of value that you bring on a consistent basis to your audience. So those are my 3 things. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Dan Kathman. Please subscribe and leave a comment. Let me know what you thought, or, leave a comment and let me know what you want me to do next. Let me know what you want to hear from me, and I just might do it. Thank you guys. Just God bless you. Thank you so much for watching or listening. I really appreciate it. My name is Dan Kathman, and do what you want to do. That's my advice. Do what you want to do. Deep down. Just do it.
Do it, but you don't do it like this. You don't do it like this. But you don't do it like this. You don't do it like this. But you don't do it like.
All right. Have a good one, guys.